Hey, fabulous friends. It is Coach Hudson here, and I'm so excited to make this quick little video for you because you have the most fantastic opportunity coming up with this bold in October because you have who I believe, don't tell any of the others, is the greatest bold coach that there is, period. You have Amber Rutherford coming your way. Now, I've had the pleasure of coaching your market centers in bold multiple times, and it's been so much fun every time. And part of me is sad that I'm not coming again. And most of me is so excited that you have Amber coming. And what I wanted to do is share a little bit about my journey with Amber. Now, today, Amber is one of my closest friends. We are dear, dear friends. And it didn't start that way. It started when I took my first bold with her. And at that point, it was probably my ninth bold, if I'm remembering correctly, out of 15. And look, bold transformed my life. I had an amazing experience in every bold that I took. And I was also very guilty of taking bold light. I didn't do all the things. And there was a lot of distracting when I was in the classroom and, like a lot of people do. And again, always had a great experience. I go into this bold with Amber. I don't know anything about her. I'd never heard of her. I didn't know who she was. This was years ago. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. It's bold. Yay. She at step one by break, I was literally like she is such a powerful coach, presenter, teacher, thinker, achiever that she wowed me from basically hello. So there's that. Now, cut to a few steps into bold. And now we're starting to get to know each other. She knows I'm competitive. She knows I want to achieve at a high level. And she really was pushing and pouring into me, I will say. I'm sitting there one day and I'm on my phone and doing a couple of things because I'm just such a busy, important agent. I mean, after all, at that point, I was already, 100 unit producer plus, blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing stuff. And she comes over to me and she was quiet about it as, she didn't want to embarrass me. And she came over to me and she said, where else in your life are you this distracted? Isn't it exhausting to just not be present? In that moment, the honest truth is I was really annoyed with her because my ego is what hurt it first. And then I had time to reflect. And here's what happened. Like, I started treating that bold differently. And then that started to trickle into the rest of my life. And I'm lucky that at this stage, I really have become very good at being where my feet are. Now, P.S., I also sold a ton of real estate while in that bold. Like, I made a ton of money because of her. And yet the greatest gift that she gave me was the gift of that, the gift of showing me that actually I could shut that down for a few hours. The world was going to stop spinning. The deals under contract were still going to be under contract. The issues that were there were still going to be there too. And I could deal with them after class. And then it started to become, okay, well, it's the evening and I'm with my loved ones. And I'm not going to answer that because it actually doesn't need to be dealt with until tomorrow morning. There's no real emergencies in real estate. It changed my life that one moment, and her having the courage and wherewithal to call me out on it because she knew that it wasn't just that I was on my phone. She knew that I was living a life that wasn't very enjoyable, being that attached to everything and feeling like a Pop-Tart realtor that has to acknowledge people the minute they ask for something. She's done a lot of other things for me over time as a coach and a mentor. And I can tell you truly, she has changed the trajectory of my life more than probably anybody else has. And she's your coach in October. So if you aren't level 10 in love with everything about your business and your life, you need to be in that bold room. You get to ignore any excuses that are floating around in your brain, any of the reasons that you don't need to be there or you can't be there or you shouldn't be there. You need to remove any preconceived notions about what bold is or isn't, whether you've gone to bold before or not. Bold with Amber Rutherford is the most insanely wonderful experience that you will ever have professionally. So trust your friend and please go sign up for her bold. You're going to kick yourself if you didn't when you hear about the amazing things that happened in there. Have a beautiful day.